I didn't see this frog right here, dude. I'm glad he made it. He's got one heck of a mug on him, too. Still got the bottom row. It's starting to get better. This looks like a complete mess right here. It's coming. Hey, bud. Enjoy your trip. What's up, bud?
Hey.
Another day, another job.
Yep. Same job, different day.
Hey, return customers. We talked about it. Got the machine here. Got some fabric, geogrid, hand tools, blah, 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 blah. If you guys been watching the channel, might remember this job. Still holding up really nice. And we are here to replace this old timber retaining wall with a concrete block retaining wall. I'm not doing much today. We're just gonna get some of these plants dug out and put aside so that when we come with the excavator, everything's out of the way. That wants to be saved, and then we can start pulling everything apart. So I'm not gonna videotape it, but we're gonna pull all these perennials out, a couple shrubs. We're gonna pull that fountain grass out with the excavator because that's gonna be a huge root ball. I'm gonna pull that lilac out with an excavator. It's too close to the house, too close to the new wall. There's gonna be 2 tiers of wall here, wrap it around. And right now it's coming to a point. It's really close to the garage door, so we'll be curving it back through here. More room to get in and out of the garage. Dude, this fountain grass is huge, Benny, huh? Why don't you stand in front of it, dude?
See my belly button?
I can. Nice. So this is just the line I marked for dig safe. We are clear for any kind of public utility. They do have a septic transfer, a little tank down there that pumps straight up through here, up, and there's a tank over here somewhere, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. We don't typically have to dig that deep to where we'll run into something like that. Front steps are holding up nice. I actually got a comment when I made this video. The silicone that I put up against the house was fresh and it looked really white, but it was actually clear silicone. It's not a hole, that's a piece of mulch. So that meshed in pretty good. No signs of any issues yet. So like I said, this lilac's going. You're gonna have to be careful with that because customer said there's some ground pins in there for your house. So we're gonna have to pull that thing out slowly. But all these plants are in our way and we're gonna try to save as many as we can. So we're gonna do that off camera. I'll see you guys once we get the excavator and come here to dig everything out. Good morning, everyone. Thursday, August 31st, 2023. We are here with the excavator. We picked it up this morning from Bobcat, and I actually just had my first maintenance done on my skid steer. The place that I bought it, Ahern Equipment in Spencer, Mass. They do maintenance plans there, and I just tacked it on with the purchase. It was the first 50 hours is number 1, which is what I'm at. Next one's at 250, and then the one after that is at 500. I don't want to have to do that myself. Bought it through them. They can do the maintenance. Then if anything happens, my warranty's not going to have any issues because they're the ones that have been maintaining it. I've heard horror stories of something happening to people's machines and the manufacturer didn't warranty it simply because they didn't maintain it in the way that the manufacturer told them to. So I don't want any of those issues. If something happens to that machine, I want it covered by warranty. I had them send the guy with a little can of Kubota orange touch-up paint for that little scratch I made on the back. They left me with some hydraulic fluid, whatever was left over, I guess. Feels like about a third full. All set. Next service, 250 hours. Cool. Yep, right there. For professional use only, I can't use it. That's for this little spot and this little spot. Clean that up at some point. Hit it with a little soft grinding pad. Little touch up. Nothing ever happened, Benny. We're here. HQ. Right there. Told you guys we were gonna take all the plants out off camera, and that's what we did. The ones that we're gonna save at least. We got a couple rhododendron shrubs right there that we pulled out, ready for transplant. All the junk stuff that we took out, we put next to the grass so I can just grab it. And here's all the ones we're saving. We're gonna try to keep these watered. They may wilt and stuff and not look good, but these are all perennials. So even if all these stalks die and look really bad, the root balls will stay in good condition and they'll be able to transplant them. So that's gonna be the first thing we do, so I can get Ben loaded up and get him out of here. And while he's gone, I'm gonna start ripping down the upper wall. So let's just get right into the day. It's beautiful out. This one. There it is. So this customer is actually having their driveway replaced once we're done with our wall. So that's really nice. We don't have to worry too much about damaging the driveway at all. We can dump our stone, put our pallets, use the machines, whatever we want on the driveway, which is an awesome thing. So I'm gonna work my way up this hill right here. Ben's getting that truck. He's gonna go down the road, spin it around, and then come in from the other angle. It's gonna be easier to back down the hill at that point. Get him loaded up, send him out of here. Oh shoot, I didn't see this frog right here, dude. I'm glad he made it. He's got one heck of a mug on him too. Love it. There we go, one obstacle removed. Rest can be mixed in with the dirt and fill. Gonna pull this lilac down, but I'm gonna cut some of the big brush out of the way. So there's no underground utility underneath that stuff, but there is the ground rod and wire for the house to ground it, and it may be intertangled with the roots. We're gonna see. Either way, that stump's gotta go, and we're only doing it by hand if we absolutely have to. That's for sure. There we go. Should be able to pick that all up. There's a wire there. Just one though. See it? Probably. I can't really see it. It doesn't look it. That's a root.
Grab the metal.
Yeah, grab it, touch it.
It doesn't look like it.
No, it looks good. All set, bud. 1 yard of brush, 1 yard of fountain grass. Tell them that. They'll know what fountain grass is. That is all good. He's gonna go send it. And while he's gone, I'm gonna start ripping down this upper wall. Hopefully everything goes all right. And we gotta start on this top tier so we can pull that off one at a time, because all that stuff's gonna be locked in to all this weight on top of it. So we don't want to start over here in the corner either, because it'll be wedged. Pop it off, go that way. And then you can see on that third course down, they have 5 pieces going straight in, just like this. And those go in and they lock into the soil behind it. So those are very helpful. Probably a big reason why this wall has stood up and stayed straight over time. And it will definitely make it harder to pull these apart, for sure. Just blew the driveway and the top part off, got all the leaves and small vegetation stuff. Got a stone delivery coming today, and I'm gonna have them dump it right there in that corner. That way that stone's out of the way. We still got a big area to work. I have the block coming tomorrow, and I'll be able to strategically place the pallets. It's actually nice. The customer's on vacation for the first 4 days of this project, so we got pretty much free reign of the whole driveway. It's working out nice. It's actually a little bit rotten. Came out pretty decent, no issues. Still got the bottom row. It's starting to get buried by dirt, so just gonna leave that in for now. Definitely not possible to get both these walls in one load at all. Just gonna worry about getting that first wall out completely, and then we're gonna keep this wall in place while we excavate for the top wall, because once we take this wall down, it's gonna be really hard to access up there. At least this is gonna support the weight of the machine and everything. So the end goal here, I want to bring the front of the wall right to the front of this step here. So it's going to come from the front of this step, down, curve, over to where it's starting now. And it's going to widen the driveway for them. And that top wall is going to be about 5 to 6 feet back behind the first wall. So before we take that wall out, we need to get up here and do all the prep work we can. Alright, so we're basing it off of the step. Put kind of a rough mark where we want this wall to go. Be a lot of soil coming out of here. So yeah, that's a good line right there. And again, that's about the front of the wall. So they're gonna gain a lot of driveway space. It's gonna feel much more open. Getting in and out of the garage is going to be much easier, and this is going to kind of just go almost to the middle of that pile right there. So if we were to call it 6 feet from the front, because the wall's a foot thick, and then we want like 5 feet behind it at least. Six feet right there. That's pretty much what that would be. And then where I'm excavated right there is plenty good enough. I would just have to follow that curve all the way around, which by eye it would probably be to the corner of that foundation, because we want to have that wall pretty much where that siding is. This right here is going to be our benchmark for this wall, so that we can get it looking nice, and it's going to open up a bit. So to the front right there, it's a little bit less than 6 feet. But if we can open it up to exactly 6 feet, or maybe even 7, and still have it look good, that'd be the best, because it gives you the most strength holding the second wall back, and it's also going to be more room for whatever you plant. And again, that 6 feet ends up being 5 feet, because you're going to lose a foot with the cap of the wall, so you have like a 5-foot flower bed on this first tier. So if this is the front, this is really like rough marking stuff, guys. Like, you gotta have somewhere to start, and you can't be spending 45 minutes setting stuff up within every single step of the process. But you can see, like right there, if we hold this out at 6 feet, that's about the middle of the pile, like I told you. So that's close. It's close. That's what we're looking for, is close right now, a rough excavation. So if we're going from behind this, we want 3 to 4 feet behind the wall. So we have to do, if we want 3 feet, it would be 4 feet, because we need to minus the cap. So we're probably gonna go, I'm probably gonna mark it closer to 5. That way we can backfill correctly, which is really about where we're at. And like I said, I think it's gonna be right at the corner of the foundation here, the back of our excavation. Yeah, that's about 6 feet, so probably somewhere over here is all we have to excavate to. Really good way to just give you a quick mark to start being productive. Again, time is money. You can't be doing this extravagant setup to find everything out right at the initial dig in, because most of the time you're gonna have to reset that whole thing up again anyway. So get yourself roughly close. That's where experience kind of pays off. You know, you can kind of picture it in your head without needing all that fancy stuff. You know what you're working with, and all the basic hand tools, string lines, levels, measuring tapes, measuring wheels, marking paint. Those basic tools are going to do so much more for you in this industry than anything else, really. So this top wall, the bottom of it is going to be the same height as the top course on that one. So over there, we're going to have to, probably up to like right about here, we have to dig this soil down all the way below that siding. A lot of soil, and you got to replace all that, or most of it, with 3/4 stone. At the bottom of the wall, you want a good 3 feet or so of 3/4 stone behind the wall, and then you're going to taper the stone up to about a foot at the top of the wall, and then you backfill with soil, and that angle is going to allow you to put nice soil behind the wall and let them establish plants. So a lot of this soil has got to go, but I am going to be putting soil up behind this line here. We're going to put it up here so that as we backfill, we have some soil that's on site here, so we don't have to put all brand new soil in. Try to go along the edge of that wire and reveal it. So much for revealing it. I don't think I broke it, but tugged it a little bit. I did tug it back a little bit. I broke the conduit, not the wire though. Oh, that thing takes a dive, that's why. I thought it stayed about that height. Huh. Alright. There's the grounding pin right there. And there's a root behind it. Ben is back. He brought a load of stone. The original plan was to get rid of these timbers next, but I'm gonna hold off. We're gonna take a load of dirt out so I can get that out of my way. And then I'll be able to get to the bottom couple rows that are still left a little bit easier. Plus we're bringing this dirt to my house, which is just down the road. It's always nice. How's your trip, bud?
A lot of traffic.
Yeah, trafficy. Got a good amount of soil put aside. Still gonna probably need a little more than that. But I'm gonna wait until I get a big bulk of it out of here and then I'll put some more aside. Get the weight on the tongue of the truck first, especially working on an incline like we are. It puts some weight on the back wheels of the truck and it plants you a little bit better. Nice sandy fill. That's probably why they never had any water issues. Drains well. Fountain grass left right there. Whoa! Big rock. Well, that didn't make a huge dent in the pile, but now I can keep moving. So I'm gonna come back up here and do a little bit more cleaning up and digging. I did forget, customer wants the wall to go back 8 inches or so more so that they can get their trash barrels to the side of the garage with no problem. It's right now it fits, but it's right on, so if we can go another 8 inches back or whatever, that's what they're hoping for. So we're probably gonna have to go right to the edge of that foundation and slope down. So there'll be more dirt to dig out right there. So I'm gonna come back over and keep clearing out. stone delivery. Bada boom. This looks like a complete mess right here, but that's really how it is. This is the wire to the lamp post that goes over there. This is the ground wire. Customer said there was an old ground wire, which I think is this one. So located that. Well, this is cable. So that is how we look. The only thing that we damaged was when we pulled this wire a bit. The conduit cracked, so I have to figure out something for that. But it could have been a lot worse. That should be able to just stay right there, that grounding pin, as we backfill. It's going to be within the fabric, so it should be fine. The slope on the excavation is really good. Got another load of soil for Ben to take out of here, and then we will take a load of timbers. It's about 12:30 right now, and the guys that take this stuff close at 4, so should have plenty of time to get another load of dirt and then the timbers out of here today, and just kind of get one step closer for tomorrow. There's Benny right there. Hey, bud! See if he can back up under pressure. Another load of soil. Hey bud,
Yeah.
enjoy your trip.
It was alright.
Load you up with some timbers. Coming.
Wow.
Got the whole thing. Got that metal too.
See how soaked the bottom one is?
Yeah. Couple small ones I'm gonna put in there, and that's full. I'm hoping to get this wall, both walls, in 2 loads. So getting all those dead mans out and a few of these pieces, I'm hoping the next load I can get all that in. We'll see. Dead men. There's a couple more and a few rows down below it, but that's really all I want to put in this load right here. See what it feels like to Benny. It don't look heavy. The truck's not squatting. Trailer tires are firm, but there is a lot of wood in there. There's only, what, 2 more dead men in it. 1, 2. The rest is just vertical pieces, so I think we'll be able to fit that all in one more. So I'm gonna call these guys, dude, before I send you.
Yeah.
Let them know what I got. What a beautiful day. Everything's going pretty smooth. No big obstacles in our way yet. So what I'm actually gonna be doing here now is I want to be able to load Ben with the skid steer, because you can load the trailer quicker. But where I was set up before, it just made way more sense to load it with the excavator. But right now I'm gonna work on pulling all that dirt down and over the wall, and then all of it's going to be piled up right here, and I can come in, scoop it up, and then drive over and dump it in the trailer really easy and load him up very quickly. So it's a perfect thing for me to do while he's gone, to get ourselves set up for when he comes back. Like, this whole pile of dirt right here is just, it needs to be out of our way, because the front of our wall is going like right here, so this is all in our way. Same with all that. So I'm gonna get up there. I want to put a little bit more dirt on the top for when we backfill, but then the rest of it, basically down to the height of this wall right now, needs to come down. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. This project was super fun, and it was probably the most intricate wall build I've done for myself since I started my company. So I was really excited about it, and honestly it came out excellent. So this is going to be a long playlist, more than a few videos, I'm sure. This was from last September, early September 2023, and as we speak it's March 10th, and I'm actually starting work in the next couple days. It's unbelievable how warm this winter's been, and it seems like winter's about over. None of the ground is too frozen, and it's going to be in the 50s this next week. So my 2024 season is actually starting in the next couple days, which is awesome. But as always, I'm super far behind on the videos. I had a couple months of work left after this job that I still need to make videos on. And I think what I'm going to be doing this season is having my wife working on those videos to try to keep them going and get those uploaded while I focus on the current videos. And I'm going to be trying to upload a couple current videos a week along with one video from last year a week, and just kind of see how that goes. Hopefully it's a schedule that I can keep up with, because I'd love to be able to get all this content out to you guys. I really enjoy making the videos. I'm glad that you guys enjoy watching them, and I love the feedback from you all. So that is the goal of mine this year, is to just kind of stay current and throw some throwback videos in with the mix. Hey pal, that was a good first day.
Very good. Very good.
That's it for today, guys. We're going to play a round of disc golf. Say goodbye, Benny.
Bye. Wish me luck.
You guys know the deal. Till the next one. God bless. Peace.